What if the very devices you trust for remote medical diagnostics are silently jeopardizing your health? It sounds unbelievable, but the uncomfortable truth about tray technology is unfolding right now. Picture this: you're at home, feeling unwell, and you reach for a portable X-ray device, thinking it will provide clarity. But what if that radiation is quietly stressing your body while you seek answers? You might think it's just a quick checkup. But have you considered the long-term impact of those small doses of radiation? The cumulative effects can be alarming, a hidden time bomb many ignore. Every time you use these gadgets, you're rolling the dice with your health. Symptoms like migraines, fatigue, or anxiety may arise, leaving you puzzled as doctors struggle to pinpoint the cause. These devices harbor hidden X-ray warning signs, stressing your body in unnoticed ways. Radiation is just one part of the equation. The psychological toll of constant monitoring can warp your perception of health, trapping you in a cycle of anxiety. Now, imagine this: you're at a remote clinic, and the doctor hands you a sleek X-ray device, assuring you of instant results. But the data it provides might not be as reliable as you think. False readings can lead to misdiagnosis, subjecting you to unnecessary treatments. Was that initial comfort worth the looming risks? That small device, intended to help, could be a recipe for disaster. Awareness is your first line of defense. Understanding these risks empowers you to make informed choices about your health. Regular checkups with trusted professionals can often be more beneficial than relying on tech gadgets. As you reflect on your health, ask yourself, are you truly in control, or are you depending too much on technology that may not prioritize your well-being? Stay vigilant. Your health is your most valuable asset. Imagine you're in a remote clinic, feeling uneasy about that tray machine in the corner. It looks harmless, right? But what if I told you there's an unsettling truth lurking beneath the surface? Many of us trust these machines without a second thought, assuming they're safe. However, that assumption can lead to danger, as the risks associated with X-ray technology and remote medical diagnostics are often overlooked. Have you ever considered how much radiation you might actually be exposed to? Most people don't think about it until it's too late. Those seemingly harmless scans could be hiding risks far greater than the issues they're meant to identify. Think back to your last X-ray. You walked in, anxious about your injury, trusting the machine to provide the answers you needed. Trusting the anxiety about you to produce these you But did you know that the calibration of these machines can lead to unintended consequences? Many clinics lack proper training or don't conduct regular equipment checks, which can result in unnecessary radiation exposure due to simple oversights. Now, consider what happens when a technician is rushed or shortcuts are taken to save time. These situations occur more often than you might think. When you are vulnerable and relying on technology meet to help you, it can feel like a ticking time bomb. Have you heard about patients facing serious complications after what seemed like routine procedures? Some have dealt with long-term health issues simply because they trusted their diagnosis without questioning the technology behind it. These aren't just scary stories, they were warnings that could apply to anyone. Could you be the next person unknowingly stepping into a potential health risk? It's unsettling, but awareness is the first step in taking charge of your health. So, what can you do to protect yourself? Start by asking questions. Knowledge is power. Before you enter that X-ray room, inquire about the equipment's maintenance and the technician's experience. It's not about being confrontational, it's about taking responsibility for your health. In a world where technology is advancing rapidly, we often overlook its hidden dangers. The next time you face that X-ray machine, remember that understanding the risks is just as vital as the diagnosis itself. Consider this as your trust in technology overshadowing your instinct to be cautious. In the busy world of medical diagnostics, it's essential to balance trust and skepticism. Stay curious and informed. Because when it comes to your health, sometimes the most uncomfortable truths are the ones we can't afford to ignore. What if I told you that the very gadgets designed to save lives might actually pose a greater risk than you realize? In the world of remote medical diagnostics, X-ray technology seems miraculous, but there's an unsettling truth beneath the surface. Many people don't realize that while these devices are groundbreaking, they can also be dangerous in ways that aren't immediately obvious. Have you ever considered how often you are exposed to radiation during routine checkups? Those quick scans can add up, and the risks might be closer than you think. Each time you step into that room, you are not just getting a diagnosis, you might also be inviting danger. Let's pause for a moment. Imagine you're at a remote clinic, maybe on vacation or in a rural area. The doctor orders an X-ray for a minor issue, and you think you are making a smart choice for your health. But what if that seemingly harmless procedure is exposing you to harmful radiation levels over time? Now, picture this: a friend of yours is feeling well, and the doctor recommends several X-rays. They trust the technology, believing it's safe. Yet, behind the convenience of these machines lays a flaw in how frequently we use them, often without considering the cumulative effects on our health. The hidden risks don't stop there. Many of these devices aren't regulated as strictly as you might think. Even more concerning is that some of this technology could be outdated or poorly maintained, leading to increased radiation exposure without anyone realizing it. You might be asking, how is this possible? The answer lies in our tendency to prioritize convenience over caution. In urgent situations, the ease of access can overshadow potential dangers, creating a false sense of security. But what if there were a better way to reduce your risk while still receiving the care you need? It starts with awareness, knowing when to question your doctor and understanding the limitations of